Hello, friends, and welcome. We are playing Arkham, but we're going to take a little bit of a break from the main scenarios, and we're going to try a fan one. This one here is called the Ghosts of Onigawa campaign expansion. As a note, it actually didn't work properly for us when we did the base one, but when we did the workshop version, we got all the pieces correctly and everything. So in celebration for this, we're gonna say a haiku, and
Oh, we are?
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I'll say 5, and then you say 7, and I'll continue it. All right?
Uh, yes.
All right. So I'm starting the haiku. Look, Sister Mary.
We have too many bad things.
She has a shotgun. Perfect. All right, haiku done.
Alright. I was not prepared for haiku.
Neither was I. I was just like, let's just say whatever comes to mind, and I thought of the last scenario where she didn't have a shotgun in time, and we all died.
I prefer to not remember that. Anyways,
Yes. So another thing also to note is that this actually has its own cards and investigators. So we decided in order to try out some of the ones they have. Would you like to go over your character? You'll be the lead investigator.
Yeah, we'll talk about my character and we'll talk about the new cards as they come up. My character is Akira Arisato, the medium. He's a sorcerer dreamer. He's got 5 brains, 4 books, and then he really sucks at doing anything other than thinking. He's got a reaction ability when a non-weakness skill card would be placed in the discard pile of an investigator at my location. Shuffle that card into its owner's deck instead. Limit once per round. So
you could do that for me.
I could, but I won't. And then my Elder Sign ability is +1. I may return a card from my discard pile to my hand. 1,000 generations live on in me. That's entirely terrifying.
Do you want to read the?
Yeah, I can read the back. So
he actually has a no tarot assets restriction. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they all of the investigators for this set have a special like no something restriction. So Akira says he's deck size 30. He can do level 0 to 5 mystic cards, level 0 to 1 seeker cards, level 0 to 5 practiced cards, them sweet practiced skills, and then 0 to 5 neutrals. He's got to include his bad stuff and a random basic weakness, which we'll do in a little bit. And then no tarots, which is like the most slap on the wrist deck building restriction ever.
You can't have tarot. You're just like, oh no,
no, I can't play cards. Oh, dang it. And then I'll go ahead and read.
Does that include your weaknesses? I think it does.
What do you? Oh,
I don't think you can have the tarot weaknesses. Hilariously,
does that mean? I guess so. Yeah. I'll have to keep that in mind. Anyways, as a practitioner of the ancient art of Onmyodo, I'm going to guess is how you pronounce that, Akira has devoted his life to research and mastery of the boundary between life and death. He prefers, whenever possible, to spend his time communicating with the spirits of the deceased in order to learn arcane secrets that are simply beyond the reach of most modern occult practitioners. The natural ease with which he is able to draw upon knowledge and power from the antecedent magi in his bloodline via a highly developed genetic memory has made him somewhat arrogant and detached from the affairs of our world. But he is beloved by common folk for his ability to banish vengeful apparitions and help still living souls find closure by making contact with the spirits of their deceased loved ones. Despite his already considerable power, Akira still finds himself hungering for answers to even more dangerous questions, like who left the mayo out?
Sure.
Okay.
So I am Sakura Sanada, the Wanderer, survivor. And my reaction ability is if I play a spirit card, I reduce its resource cost by 1 or gain a resource. And my star effect is +1. I may shuffle a spirit card from my discard pile back into my deck. You won't live long enough for me to remember your name.
You have 4 brains, 1 book, 5 fists, and 2 boots.
Indeed. And then let's take a look at her back. So she can grab survivor cards up to 5, rogue cards up to level 1, spirit cards up to level 5, and neutral cards. There's her unique weaknesses and a random basic weakness. No firearm assets.
No guns.
I don't think there's a firearm weakness, so I don't have to worry about that.
How sick would that be? A firearm weakness is just like the cursed revolver. It's always empty and it just like melds into you turn into Mega Man.
It eats the ammo from your other guns. Oh god.
Like, yeah.
Orphaned at an early age under mysterious circumstances, Sakura was adopted and raised by a superstitious blacksmith living in a remote village outside of Arkham. Wait, what? This is close to, this is in the US?
Yeah, this is still in Arkham.
One day, the
Arkham,
smith became despondent
Japan.
Arkham, Japan, yes. One day, the smith became despondent after catching his young ward playing with a blade he had forged, and soon abandoned his craft. Suspecting the influence of an evil spirit, Sakura left the village when the smith died, but took the sword with her, vowing to ensure her foster father's magnum opus would be put to good use against the forces of darkness that threaten the lives of innocents wherever they may lurk.
So it'd be so funny if you never had a sword or like knife or bladed weapon and you just had boxing gloves.
Yeah, we were considering boxing gloves because he's a spirit deck builder like Nathaniel Cho, but you're like, I will use this blade like my father wanted, and then I just grab my boxing
just like
glove.
duct taped to your boxing gloves and you just smacking people.
That is actually hilarious. I might legitimately consider that. Anyways, shall we draw our random basic weaknesses now?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. We need to. Are we just gonna click random basic weakness 3 times? I think.
Yeah.
There were no weaknesses in the investigator expansion that I saw. So.
Yeah. So
it's just gonna be the regular stuff. So as always, we're gonna do it's 3, right? 3 and then pick one, or no, 2 and then pick one. Yeah, it's 2 and then pick one.
Or 3.
It's 2.
Okay. Do we get to choose what the other one is, or is it just? I guess we'll do the choose option. Yeah.
Yeah, we just do. We draw 2. We pick one.
Okay, go for it. You first.
Oh, yeah.
Move his side. All right. You are either self-centered or you have a leg injury.
After you move, I really don't want another one of these ones. But self-centered really doesn't make it's boring. Like it's not really that big of a weakness. I feel.
Yeah, you know what? We'll give you one more draw then.
Okay.
Oh, you can't have
and I literally can't have that one. All right, I'll do amnesia. That's fine.
You're gonna do amnesia? That's terrible. I guess you really don't want a leg injury.
I just don't want to deal with that kind of thinking power.
You did have panic, which is the horror version of it.
Yeah.
So you get the exact opposite.
I just want.
All right, let me grab my 2.
And then let's go ahead and put in amnesia.
My random basic weakness.
Oh, hold on. I'm not looking. I was putting my stuff in. What did you draw?
Kleptomania or your worst nightmare. Now, the problem with kleptomania is that I have to take yours constantly, and then I take horror. These are both terrible for me.
I also probably don't have items.
So I have to take your money. But then
actually,
this
do I have items? Oh yeah, you're gonna take my money. Yeah.
I don't like kleptomania as well, honestly. Like, cause but then you can take my money.
I cannot. I cannot. It's an asset. It's not in your threat area.
Oh, is it an asset? Oh my god, it is.
Yeah. Someone explained that the last time we were talking about it.
Oh, right. Can I just draw a new one? These are both terrible for me, because then I'm just going to be taking your money constantly.
I mean, that's fine. That's part of the thing, if you want to do kleptomania. Like, these I think are both bad. Like, self-centered, I think you can agree with me in that it's kind of, it does not really
but these are both just boring. I don't like dealing with them, especially since I can't fight, like...
This one's awful.
Both of these are multiplayer only. I want one that wasn't a multiplayer only one, because then these would be better if we had 3 players. But these are both terrible.
Which one are you getting rid of then?
This one, definitely your worst nightmare. I'll take whatever. Psychosis, I will definitely take that instead.
Okay.
Like claw myself after I take horror. Perfect. God, I was gonna take so much of your money.
I feel like I made mine harder, and you were just like, I don't want to be in.
No, because like first of all, your worst nightmare and kleptomania are terrible in a 2-player game, and there's only 2 of us. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's the bad part of kleptomania? If you don't do it, it's just you take a horror. Yeah.
Which again would kill me in 5 turns.
Yeah, you have only 5 horror. It's hard. Anyways, so that's that. Shuffle that in. Make sure you write down your thing down over here.
Oh yeah. I have psychosis.
We have none of that. No trauma. Neither of us are taking that one card. The one in the thick of it.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll just go ahead and start reading the prologue here.
All right.
Arkham, August. It has been a very cruel summer. This awful heat wave currently ravaging Arkham has already claimed a record number of lives, and the rest of the city's denizens are getting by solely on the basis of their own ingenuity. As I write this, a group of urchins have managed to hack away at a fire hydrant on the corner, and their joyous laughter as they frolic beneath the spraying font is soothing balm for my parched soul in itself. Well, bleh, that was a long sentence. No doubt the authorities will arrive shortly and insist they must burn to a crisp like the rest of us. Dang those authorities! For my part, I've found it increasingly difficult to sleep in these conditions, much less get any actual work done, and so I've decided to take an impromptu vacation of sorts. For years, I have corresponded with a man named Takeshi Harada. We worked together briefly in a past life, and I have always found him to be a decent and forthright man. He has written to me often about the idyllic life he has cultivated in the halcyon hamlet of Minakami Village in the years since his retirement, extolling the virtues of his simple country life. Indeed, I don't know, because it's funny. Indeed, Minakami is apparently so remote and so removed from the affairs of the world that it has not been depicted on any maps of the region I have managed to come across. Nevertheless, Takeshi has frequently bid me to come and visit him, and it seems the time has finally arrived for me to take him up on his offer. I expect I may remain there through autumn at the very least, and so I have spent most of the day packing as much of my life into my luggage as I can manage. I'm sure Takeshi will make light of my excessive baggage, but he knows how I get when my mind remains idle for too long. Besides, you never know what might come in handy. Alas, there's no direct transport to Minakami, but Takeshi has agreed to meet me at the nearest station and escort me back to the village. I depart at first light.
All right. I shall read this. Minakami Village, August. I loitered around the station for several hours, but Takeshi never showed. I assumed he must have forgotten, or perhaps their attitudes towards time and Minakami are unconventional, and resorted to becoming my own guide. Eventually, I did manage to find my way to Minakami on my own, thanks in no small part to the descriptions of various landmarks in the letters Takeshi has sent me over the years, including the enormous red archway spanning the dirt road leading to the village, which he referred to as the gate. When I arrived at his home, there was no sign of my friend. With no small amount of effort, I was able to inquire regarding his whereabouts with some of the locals. I speak Japanese now. I'm not sure if they were distrustful of me because I am an outsider or were simply reluctant to burden me with the truth. Takeshi is dead. About a week ago, he was found unresponsive along the outskirts of the village. There were visible bruises around his neck, apparently, but no other evidence explaining what had transpired. Seeming content to declare his death an accident, the villagers have already buried him, making any further assessment of his body rather difficult. In such a remote place, competent medical practitioners are difficult to come by, I suppose. Some of the locals I questioned about the affair also spoke to me in murmured whispers about some sort of curse, mentioning that a pair of young girls went missing from the village a few days ago. As far as I can surmise, they had no connection to Takeshi, and so I imagine they will return home once they grow hungry enough. It seems Minakami's remoteness is not lost upon the townsfolk. Several people I spoke to made oblique references to the hidden village. Suffice it to say,
Hidden village.
The village. The villagers appear to be a highly superstitious lot, though their hospitality during this strange visit has been satisfactory. I see why Takeshi spoke so fondly of this place. Despite the circumstances, it is quite breathtaking. They tell me they erected a small cairn
Yeah.
marking Takeshi's grave in the forest near where his body was found. Tomorrow, I go to pay my respects before I gather my belongings and return to Arkham. It's the least I can do to honor the memory of my late friend.
I like
Interlude.
I like how you pronounce this both Takeshi, Takashi, and Takeshi. Like you kept changing your
Yeah,
pronunciation. It's
now
great.
it's going to be Tokishi. The
Yeah.
next morning, you find yourself lingering at edge on the thick forest of the outskirts of the village. A simple stone path ushers you into its heart, revealing an expensive grove of shrines and grave markers.
So
A heavy
expensive.
expansive is what I thought I
You
said.
said you totally said expensive.
It's an
Like
expensive.
just
Well, I mean, I'm
gold
sure they're
and
valuable. A
yeah.
heavy silence hangs in the air. No birdsong or breeze disturbs the tranquility of these woods. Before you, a large red gate stands ominously in the distance. You become somewhat disoriented by the unnatural quiet as you stare at it and wander off the path into a secluded grotto. Within, a small pool of water is flanked by a series of shrines, each adorned with a small statue depicting some sort of animal spirit. Your fingers absently graze the edges of a coin jangling in your pocket, which you don't remember having put there. Perhaps you should make an offering? But to which? Gather the four story aspects from the Guardians of the Minakami encounter set. You may optionally gather the four aspect story asset included in the Return to the Ghost of Onigawa supplement set as well, or compose your own pool of available aspects. Shuffle the gathered cards, place each card face down separately in the play area, and then proceed to the relevant section below. If we're playing on easier standard, which we are, you carefully inspect each of the shrines, studying the creatures intensely before making your selection. Reveal each of the gathered cards. These are the four regular, these are the four return to in player order, starting with the lead investigator. Each investigator must choose one of the remaining aspect cards and add it to their deck. It does not count against your deck size. Remove any of the unchosen cards, they will not be used, and then proceed to interlude Blessing in Disguise. So
Wait, this is a scenario interlude, right?
I think so. Why?
That don't those usually show up? Oh no, it said proceed to that scenario
Yeah,
interlude.
yeah.
Okay. I thought usually they show up during the thing. I was like, wait, are we cheating? No. We haven't even started playing and we've already messed up. All right. So there's all of these out here. They all have super good abilities. These four are the special ones, and then these four are the original ones. I am going to be choosing. We've already read them all, and if you want to read them, I recommend getting this mod. I'm going to be choosing the Lonely Monarch. He's a permanent. He has a forced ability at the end of the round. If I did not take the first turn during the investigation phase this round, I exhaust him. And I can exhaust him to get +2 to a skill value for a test.
Okay. I will take the Restless Widower. Exhaust the Restless Widower, move to another investigator's location, so it teleports me to you. It's like a safeguard. But if I perform the basic move action, he is exhausted. One thing to note is that almost all of these also say at the end of the round they are exhausted. So
Yeah.
you don't get them for the next round if you don't fulfill their condition.
Yeah.
Because then, yeah, readying up the cards is near the beginning of the upkeep phase. So I
Also,
will take this guy.
also, if the person who made this is looking, there is a typo here on the Mute Huntress because of the if we look at the top there, it's the Mute Huntress, the Bl5 sings of the Yu-Gi-Oh. So you might want to
The Bl5 Sing.
the
All right,
Bl5
so
sings.
the Restless Widower, I'm going to write that down for my unique asset. The Restless Widower. What is yours called?
The Lonely Monarch.
The Lonely Monarch. Okay.
Monarch.
And they are permanents in our play areas now.
Okay, and then we proceed to a Blessing in Disguise, which is this one. In player order, starting with the lead investigator, each investigator must read the section aloud below that corresponds with the aspect story asset that they have added to their deck, and then go to setup. So mine is the Lonely Monarch. Seated upon a stone lily pad at the base of one of the shrines is an enormous toad. The crown it wears suggests imperial authority, and its seat does remind you of a throne, but its kingdom is apparently desolate. No retainers or concubines flock to the side of the monarch. He sits in repose, all alone. Perhaps a tribute may yet restore his dignity, or yours.
And I have the Restless Widower. A forlorn-looking stork-like creature casts about in a pool of water collecting at the base of one of the shrines. There is certainly no food for him to be found within the shallow waters, and yet he stares intently into his own reflection. The mirror image stares back, somehow shrouded in the ethereal gloom of spectral wisps dancing around the shrine. Maybe he too lost a friend once. A coin seems like a paltry recompense, but it's the best you can do. Here you go.
All right,
All
and then
right.
we proceed to setup. So we
We've already
gather all
got
these
the setup.
things. We begin and play at the grotto. If we look over here, these three are already revealed, and then these are all face down. We did that.
Since I start with the widower, I have one fewer resource because I paid him money to him.
Yep. I mean, I also paid a money in mine, but it doesn't affect me, I guess.
Mm.
And then we shuffle the remaining encounter cards to form the starting encounter deck. We're ready to go.
All right. Shuffle the encounter deck. You can read the agenda. I'll read the act.
Okay. My agenda says, Into the wild. Though the slight chill nipping at your extremities urges you to tread carefully, you are certain you are alone here. The only sound that pierces the veil of eerie silence blanketing these woods is your own heartbeat, and your friend who's also here. That guy.
Okay, funeral for a friend. The villagers mentioned Takaishi was buried somewhere in the forest, but neglected to elaborate further. Somehow, you feel like you'll know his final resting place when you see it. Fine, Takeshi. Okay,
It's Takeshi.
I gotta
We'll just do Takeshi. That's fine.
find Takeshi's burial site. With when each surviving investigator has paid their respects to Takeshi, advance. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Or I think it's Takeshi. Oops.
I think it's Takeshi. Like
No, Japanese we're just supposed to pronounce each one separately, so it's Takeshi, right?
Yeah, Takeshi.
Not Takeshi, Takeshi.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna pronounce it Takeshi.
He-Man! Anyway.
We're at the Grotto of the Guardians. We can say a prayer and ready an asset you control once per game. Okay. Several of the shrines have fallen into disrepair, but you can still make out the distinct shapes of animal spirits they once honored. We also have the Torii Gate, which is already revealed. Enemies may not enter this location, and investigators may not enter this location if an enemy is in their threat area. These traditional archways are constructed to demarcate the transition from the secular to the sacred. And then the forest threshold. If it is Act 3A, resign. You head back to the village. You can't help but be slightly unnerved by the forest's deafening silence.
Silence. All right. Oh, and I have 2 permanents. One here is Hell or High Water. Purchase a deck creation. You may not mulligan non-weakness cards from your opening hand. My opening hand size is increased by 2. Many choices lie ahead. None of them will be easy. So I draw 7 cards, but I don't mulligan. And the second one here is a Skin in the Game. Permanent, purchase a deck creation. I am not allowed in order to include clothing assets that take up a body slot, but I have 2 additional body slots which can hold brand assets. Every scar is a story. Some are better than others, so I can wear multiple.
Does this
brands.
technically mean you can get the flamethrower? Because it's not a clothing asset that takes up the body slot.
As long as it's not a clothing asset.
That's funny. You're like, oh my, you won't wear fine clothes because they cover up your sick tats, but a flamethrower, that's a different story.
I mean, you still reveal the tats with them in a sense, right?
I don't know. Anyways,
okay.
I have a permanent as well. It's the Lonely Monarch. I just got him. We read all about
well,
him.
I mean, yeah, I'm just showing that I'm drawing 7, and I don't draw weaknesses. So there you go. That's my hand.
That's the hand. My hand, on the other hand, I've got this new card, which we'll talk about when I play it. All the cards I'll just talk about when I play. I think this is an okay hand, honestly. I might get rid of this. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, I think I'll actually just keep my opening hand. I think it's fine. I have no idea what my stuff is supposed to be about, so whatevs.
Go for it.
All right, so for my first action, I'm going to spend $4 and play Malone.
Dr. Milan.
Yep, I don't know why he's not
5 books
sticking in the plot.
That's funny.
Weird. So he's mutated. I got the 5 books. Bloop. And then I get the money and go. My second action, I'll move up to this verdant copse. A solemn expanse of tall trees, shrubbery, and stonework beckons you deeper into the woods.
Well, here's a Milan that does stick to the thing. I got a new version.
Okay, cool. I don't know what that was about. All right. Winding Wind? Is that right?
After you move here, test 3 boots. If you fail, lose all remaining actions and end your turn. There's no obvious need for the trail to twist this circuitously, but an abundance of caution keeps you from straying too far from the beaten path. Test a 1 versus a 3.
All right. Nailed it.
You fail. Unless you want to use your Lonely Monk, too late.
It's too late. I should have, honestly, but it's too late. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. I am going to investigate. I'm going to commit a take art. Investigating at a 1 versus a 3. Minus X. X is the current act, so it's -1. Failure. 2 resources and 2 cards for me, please. Then I'm going to, for my second action, spend. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play my unique card, Live by the Sword, the Warrior's Code. My deck only, I gain an additional action during my turn, which can be used to engage or fight an enemy. Anyone can die. It's living that requires courage. So I have a bonus action right here. And then for my last action, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to exhaust or actually, before I do come to your location, I'm going to play Bury the Light. It's fast, play only during your turn. As an additional cost to play Bury the Light, discard a non-weakness asset that takes up at least one ally slot from your hand or play area. Gain X resources. X is the discarded asset's printed resource cost. Those who never love give no hostage to fortune. I'm going to discard this card here. Banzai Stiletto, who is essentially Milan for fighters, where I get +1 fist when she's ready, and after defeating an enemy, I gain a resource. So I'm going to discard that, and that gives me 5 resources because it's a spirit card to play Bury the Light. So I have 8 resources. And then I'm going to exhaust the rest of the Widower. I move to your location. I'm going to test 3 boots, testing a 2 versus a 3. -3. If you fail, place one of your clues on your current location. Done.
Nailed
and
it.
my turn is done.
All right. We'll go to upkeep.
Upkeep.
And a doom happens. And then I'm going to be the lead investigator for this campaign. So I will draw an investigation. Fungal growth. Attach this to the nearest location without a copy of fungal growth. At the end of the investigation phase, each person at the attached location takes a damage.
Okay, the nauseating stench of rot nourishing the ground beneath your feet hangs heavily in the air. Cool.
Gross.
My encounter.
There's all these mushrooms.
Murder of Crows. Hunter 2. Spawn at any empty location. After Murder of Crow attacks you, discard a non-weakness card from your hand. It is said that the crows carry the souls of the departed to the land of the dead. Some also believe that when that soul harbors terrible sorrow, a crow may also bring that soul back to put wrong things right.
Okay, and then this card has Hunter 2, which basically changes how Hunter works. They move that number of spaces instead of just one. So if this was over here and then there was a Hunter, it would go 1, 2.
But I'm gonna go kill it, so let's place it right here.
Oh, it spawns any empty location. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, not up there. Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Because you go first. You should always go first because of the Lonely Monarch, unless you're in danger, I guess.
That's why I was saying if you put it up there, then you can use your thing to just teleport to me and fight it.
Yeah, but then you gotta go in there and then like evade it or use actions to deal with it.
Yeah, but I gotta get this clue here.
Okay, I'll put him up here then.
I'm just saying. Anyways, oh, I don't have. Ting tang, walla walla, bing bang. I will investigate this location. I'm going to use burning the midnight oil to get me $2.
5 versus 3.
5v3 and
-3. Fail.
Fail. Okay, that sucks. Sure. I'll spend $2 if I can and play Wither.
All right.
And then I'm gonna move into the Burbs location.
All right. You're at this Verdant Copse. Yes. Spend 2 clues as a group. Choose a random set-aside untended graves location and put it into play unrevealed. Group limit once per game. Okay, so you need 2 clues, but there's 4 clues here, so we got that. All right, my turn. I'm going to...
I need to remember to use this thing. Like, I haven't used it once yet.
Well, first, let's exhaust the Restless Widower and teleport to your location.
Yeah.
And then, should I engage it or should I just punch it?
I think you just punch it.
Sure. So I'm going to attack it. 5 versus 2. And then I'm going to commit a watch this and gamble 3.
Okay, so 6v2.
6 versus 2. -3. I succeeded by 1. I get myself 3 resources and it takes 1 damage.
Okay.
Did you like that? Well, watch this.
Is it limit once per oh, it isn't limit once per thing.
I didn't want to do all of them to 1, but maybe I should have. 6 versus 2. -1, reveal another token. No! -2, I'm fine. I get myself another 6 resources. I have 15 resources. It's dead.
All right.
And then I'm going to be like, glory, spirit, it doesn't cost me anything. I did it. Draw 2. I'm so happy that I did it. Draw another 2. Psychosis.
All right.
Then I'm going to spend 2 and play Lucky Cigarette Case. And then I'm going to spend another 2 and play Harakiri. This is a new card. After an enemy becomes engaged with you, exhaust this, draw a card. I can take a direct damage and discard this to draw 2 cards. Blood moves the wheel of history. Don't be afraid to spill some. Although harikiri is the act of stabbing yourself with a with a weapon, I thought.
Yeah, not like fighting little blood monsters. I don't know.
Well, maybe we got it all wrong. It's fine.
Yeah.
So then let's
Obviously,
upkeep.
this is a different Harakiri.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Upkeep. Doom. 2 of 4. Encounters. Mortal Shell. This is the Logan Paul simulator, apparently. Discard a random non-weakness asset or event card from your hand.
Do you have any?
A random non-weakness or event card from your hand.
So I'll grab it from your hand. Do you have any skills? I'll get rid of this one.
It's not. It's just non weakness.
This one. So it's a 0.
Okay. X is printed resource cost of the discarded card. If you fail or no card is discarded this way, you cannot perform move actions. Sure. I've done it.
You won by 3. My encounter. You must either lose 2 resources or take a damage. If you control an exhausted story aspect, this card gains surge. Their shrines aren't the only things that have fallen. I think I'll lose 2 resources.
Okay.
All right.
My turn. I'm gonna go first at least. Because I can. I will investigate this location at a 5-6-7 v3.
Okay.
Yeah. 7v3. Success.
Here's your clue. You get a resource.
I do get a resource. I will then go ahead and investigate a second time. I'm going to use deduction to do a 6v3.
Okay. Ooh,
a star.
Return a card from your discard pile to your hand.
I have 2 cards. I will take Burning the Midnight Oil. Put that back in my hand. Also, I'm going to use my ability to shuffle in deduction into my deck. When a non-weakness skill is placed in my discard pile, I shuffle that card into its owner's deck instead. Okay. And then I'm going to burn the Midnight Oil. Why not?
5 versus 3.
$2. 5v3.
Success. Here you go.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, I have nothing I need to do, so I'm going to investigate with take card.
You can also do the thing.
Oh, sure. But take card first anyways.
Yeah.
That's 2 resources. Draw 2 cards.
Or you can get rid of your psychosis.
That too. I will spend 6 resources and play myself a good Leo De Luca. Give myself a bonus action every turn. I have 2 actions left. Let's go ahead and I'll get rid of psychosis. I mean, yeah, we'll get rid of this first, just in case it's bad. And all right, upkeep.
Doom, 3 of 4 encounters. There's a crow. We'll put the crow here.
Gotcha. My encounter. Fungal growth here. Oh, speaking of which, our other fungal growth has long been gone.
Why?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, it doesn't leave.
It just stays there forever.
Wow, these are annoying shrooms.
Yeah. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
As always. Always go first. Anyways, I'm going to turn in 2 clues. For a unattended grave, and it puts it to play unrevealed, or an untended grave. It's connected to the woods location that put it into play. So it's, I assume that's a woods location. Yeah.
Yes.
And then I will, I don't want to, maybe I don't want to spend another 2, because there might be other wood locations, and I don't.
I'm sure you can get clues at the untended graves, though.
Well, I was going to go into here.
I mean, okay, so I can fight it if you want.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna. I have 1 more action though to do, so I will spend $5 and play a Hermetic Abacus. The Hermetic Abacus costs 5. It's an item tool occult with a brains and book pip. It has a reaction that says when the last clue is discovered from your location, exhaust it and look at the top X cards of the encounter deck where X is your location's shroud value. So that's pretty good. And then the other part that's pretty good is as an action, if it's ready, you can investigate and you add your brains to the skill value for this investigation. If you fail, it gets exhausted. So what this means is that with Akira right now, if I investigate with this, I'm at a 10.
It's pretty good.
It's crazy. I don't. It does take up both hand slots, but it's a level 0. It's crazy. I don't know. My last action, I'm just gonna wander blindly into the forest. Whee!
All right.
That's all. That's all the same, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, those are all the same. Welcome to the last scion. We can spend 2 clues as a group to choose a random set-aside, unattended, or untended. I keep saying unattended, but it's untended graves location and put it in play unrevealed. Long ago, cherry blossom petals blanketed the streets of Minakami. Now, the proud tree is the sole survivor of its kind.
Okay.
And there's a monster on me, unless it's a loop. It's not.
I could check out the. I mean, I'll check it out. I'm gonna walk up here for an action. To the untended graves. Flip it over. Hero Surrender. Hero Surrender is connected to the woods that put into play and vice versa. When this location is revealed, draw the top card of the encounter deck. The size of the marker indicates the importance of the person it honors. This couldn't possibly be your friend. Okay. Encounter. Put Bramble Embargo into play in your threat area. You cannot play assets or perform move actions. Well, thank God I still have my crow. Test 3 Fist. You get +1 skill value for each time this ability has been activated this round. If you succeed, discard Bramble Embargo. Nothing good can really. Man, this is great for me to have. Absolutely horrible for you to have.
It's not that horrible. It's like the pit from what's it called?
Yeah, Forgotten Age.
Forgotten Age, yeah.
I'm going to exhaust the Restless Widower and teleport to your location.
Okay.
And then I have 9 actions left. Do I want to engage it? Let's see, if I engage, I draw a card, and then I have 3 fight actions left. I could draw more cards, but that's fine. I will engage it for an action, and then it draws me a card. Because of Harikiri. Then I'm going to fight it twice. 5 versus 2, first time. -4, I fail. I'm going to play Live and Learn as a spirit card. It gives me +1 money. And I'm fighting it again now at a 7 versus a 2. What does that do again?
You can shuffle a
spirit card
from your discard pile back into your deck.
I think I will shuffle back in Live and Learn.
That's so much worse than my star ability. My star ability is so stupid.
It's just get it back. Yeah,
yeah, just put it in your hand, you know.
So it takes a damage. I will fight it again at a 5 versus 2. -2. If you fail, add a curse token to the bag. I succeeded. It's dead. And then for my last action, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 and play the Dragon's Dogma. This is a brand. As an additional cost to play this, take a direct damage. After you evade an enemy, if this is ready, it's exhausted. While this is ready, I get +1 fist. So I have 6 fists now. I also succeeded by 5 versus 2 -2. I succeeded by 1, and then I fought it again. So I do draw a card with Lucky Cigarette Case the other time.
Okay.
And then that is my turn done. Upkeep, but this guy stays exhausted.
Yeah.
Why'd you put a tiny? Where did he come from?
I put a tiny one to remind you that it is going to be exhausted. Why does mine
so I didn't draw a card, but now I did. All right.
Hold on. There's like a weird.
That is our turns both done. I already upkeeped. You upkeep.
I have not upkeep yet. Oop.
And then 4 Doom. So the Doom resets. We flip this over. You can go ahead and read that.
Time flies. This leisurely hike through the woods has proven considerably more taxing than you had expected, what with all the birds attacking you. As you wipe some errant spittle from the corner of your mouth, you suddenly notice that your breath is visible, hanging in the air before you like an apparition for the briefest of moments before evaporating into nothingness. You're not just imagining things. The chill has grown considerably more bitter since you entered the forest. Your head begins to ache as you try to catch a glimpse of the sky through the canopy overhead. It was a beautiful morning with clear skies when you departed the village. Just how long have you been in here? Shuffle the set-aside fearsome fog encounter set, and the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Done.
Agenda 2A, Foggy Fettles. Frankly, the foggy forest frequently feels far from friendly. From underfoot, the fetid fumes of fallow festering fecundity fuel a frantic fight-or-flight frenzy, and further froth from your flank. The fluttering of foul flies frequenting the fragile, frozen-over flower fields fully forms a flickering flash of fickle fear. Forward feels foolhardy, but furtively fleeing from freedom feels futile.
Love that. I actually love that. Encounters. What?
Nothing. I just pronounced. Yeah, it's just 50 Fs. What am I doing? Encounters. Boop. The Mortal Shell. Hold on. It's very important, very important. Go ahead.
Okay. You lost. That is a skill. You can't lose that.
Is that what it says?
Yep. Only an asset or event.
Oh.
So you lose hidden potential.
Okay.
Test 5 versus 0 again. That's twice you've lost hidden potential.
I've done it.
All right.
I mean, that's my hidden potential.
Okay, then. My encounter.
By the way, hidden
Fallen
potential,
and-
because I didn't play it, is a 0 cost event that says, as additional cost to play, discard 2 non-weakness cards from your hand or play area, draw 3 cards. There are no limits. Everything is permitted. It's basically a mid-game mulligan.
I control an exhausted story aspect, so this gains surge. I will lose 2 resources, and this gains surge.
Okay.
Mortal Shell. Discard a asset or event. Okay, I don't think I have any.
I was going to do it.
No, I wanted that. Oh, well.
All right. 4v2.
4 versus 2, and if I fail, I cannot perform move actions. Oh, no. I failed. I mean, I could succeed it, but I really don't care.
Okay, so you can't move. Good news. That's going to ready this guy up for sure.
It sure is.
Right? At the end of the round, if you're exhausted. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go first, as is my birthright. I'm going to use Hermetic Abacus. I'm going to commit a Eureka to this. It's a 11v4. Go. -3. It's a success. I'm going to search the top 1, 2, 3. I'll take this one. And then shuffle this back in along with Eureka. With my ability. That was action 1. Did you give me the clue?
Oh, I did not.
You did not. What a terrible wingman. I also get $1 from that. For my second action, I will use deduction. And the abacus to do an 11 versus 4. I've done it. Give me 2.
There you go.
And then for my last action, I am going to investigate at a 5, 10 versus 4. Wait. I've done it.
Oh, man.
I'm going to get deduction back into my
Jesus Christ. All right.
Hold on. That's the last clue from that location. I'm going to exhaust Hermetic Abacus, and I'm going to look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck.
Sure thing. Why don't you just right-click and hit search?
Because it takes longer. Okay.
No, it does not.
Okay. Ooh, what is this? This one's fun because I get to know what this is. That's hilarious. And then that. Okay, cool.
All right. I'm going to test Bramble Embargo, testing a 6 versus a 3. -2. I succeed. Embargo's gone. First action. Second action, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 and play this Keening Katana. This is new. If it's ready, I can fight. For this attack, I may use boots instead of fist, though I never will. You get +1 skill value as well. If you succeed by 2 or more, this deals +1 damage. If you fail by 2 or more, exhaust this. Those who have attained true mastery of the sword will never find themselves without a blade. I mean, I was just punching things without my katana before, but it's fine.
Get them boxing gloves on. Whoosh.
I'm almost tempted to
put that sword in your bandolier.
And then I have 2 more actions. I cannot move. I don't have anything I need to do. I will draw a card and draw another card.
Oh, wait, you could have done the thing.
Oh, never mind then. I'm not gonna draw this last card then, and then I will
Spend 2 of my clues.
spend 2 clues, and then we put another random untended grave location into play.
Okay.
And now my Restless Widower can ready up.
Those are graveyards, not woods. Okay. Upkeep. I didn't use my Lonely Monarch again. Hilarious. And then Doom. We're at 1 of 7. And encounter cards, 1 for me. It is a fungal growth. It will go here.
Oh man, that's a lot of fungal growths. My encounter.
Yep.
Fallen Pantheon. I must either lose 2 resources or take it. Man, it just wants me to lose money this game. I'll lose 2 money.
Man, you had like $15 at one point, and now you're broke. Okay. I'll go first, as is my birthright. What's
Get the
over
clues
here?
And then I'll go check out Untended Graves.
Let's see here. It's connected to the woods location. Once location is revealed, draw the top part of the encounter deck. Oh, you already did that part. Okay. Yeah, I'll go 1 and then 2. Buckle my shoe. And then I guess I'll investigate this location at a 10, 11, 12, 13 v 3 with deduction.
Oh.
No!
My first failure!
I'm gonna shuffle deduction
back in my deck.
That was my last action.
I'm going to do my... Oh, this is my second move action of the entire game. I'm gonna walk up to this Untended Graves.
Yep.
Oopsie. Widow's Respite. Widow's Respite is connected to the woods forest that put into play and vice versa. When this location is revealed, each investigator at this location must discard a non-weakness card from their hand. This cluster of markers seems to represent a family. Takeshi never married, as far as you know. So I'm going to lose my lucky cigarette case. You have to discard a card.
Why do I have to discard a card?
It's every each investigator. Oh, at this location. My bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you would ever like reveal this location with multiple investigators here, but yeah.
That's funny. Everyone. Oh, I mean, with upgraded safeguard, I guess, but that's pretty early in the scenario.
That's true. Yeah.
All right.
You could use. I mean, technically, you could use in the thick of it to get safeguard to do it. So
I know, but it's still super unlikely. I'm going to investigate for my second action. Investigating here at a 1 versus a 2.
That sure is true.
-1. Reveal another token. -3. If you fail, place one of your clues on your location. I did fail. I'm going to live and learn that and try again. I'm investigating right now at a 3 versus 2, and I'm going to commit resourceful to make it a 4 versus 2. I also get a money because of live and learn being a spirit. 4 versus 2. 0. I succeeded by 2. I draw a card, and I get a red card back from my discard, which will be take card, I guess. I get a clue, so give me this clue. I will investigate again at a 1 versus a 2. -3. Good thing I'm lucky. I pick up the other clue.
Okay. Wait, wouldn't lucky not fix that?
Your skill value can never go below 0. So even if it's like a -8, you can still investigate things that are up 2.
But the modifier isn't like it drops it to 0 and then stops doing anything. I thought it's like a constant modifier until...
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure if it's at 0, you always just go up to 2, I think. I could be wrong on that. Do we have to look that up?
No, someone in the comments can tell us.
Okay. So hold on. I walked, investigated, and failed and succeeded. Investigated and succeeded. I have 1 action left. I will... I want to walk out, but that place is... I need you to take me to a different location so I can teleport there. I don't need to use Restless Widower. I will draw a card for my last action.
Okay. When you ready up, that's not going to ready because you moved.
Okay. Keep. I have my weakness out. Die by the sword. Enemies in my threat area gets +1 fight, and I deal +1 damage when I fail a skill test while in that attacking an enemy engaged with another investigator. So I will do 2 to 3 damage to Akira, who has 5 health, if I miss.
Yeah, please don't attack me.
Take 2 damage or discard an ally asset from your hand or play area. Discard die by the sword. Death before dishonor.
Please use one of your 5 actions to engage before attacking. Okay.
Nah, man, that's too much time.
I am going to
Encounters.
oh yeah, we're doing encounters. That means
Did we add a doom? You did add a doom.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, it's 3 of 4. Nope, you did not add a doom. 2 of 7.
Okay. And then your encounter?
What was your encounter?
It's in my hand.
Oh, okay. Hey, it's a bramble.
One of them bramble dambles.
Bramble dambles.
Okay. I'm gonna go first, as is my birthright. I will.
It's my birthright to go first.
I'm gonna spend 4 and play St. Hubert's Key.
Nice. I'll erase your stats. You are 6/6. Why is your stuff not snapping on?
I don't know.
I'll grab a regular St. Hubert's key that does snap on, but your deck is broken.
It's fine, whatever. It doesn't need to snap.
I know, but actually, I don't think it readies up if it doesn't snap. So that's actually. Oh, but this doesn't need to.
It doesn't ever get exhausted, so it's fine.
Whatever. Here's your proper St. Hubert's key.
Thanks, Tao. I'm going to spend my second action to investigate here at a 12 v3.
It's pretty high.
I've done it. I get $1. I'll investigate again at a 12 v3. I've done it.
Here's another clue.
Man,
if you were a rogue, you'd be so happy.
I'm gonna exhaust this to look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 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 What is? Hold on. Let me read this one. I haven't seen this before. Oh. Okay. All right. And then that's all my actions. It's your turn.
Gotcha. I'm going to get rid of Bramble Embargo. 6 versus 3. Success. It's gone. I'm going to investigate this location and commit a take card. 1 versus 2. Oh, I succeeded. I'm going to put a spirit back into my deck. I guess I'll put Bury the Light back in. So I succeeded investigate. I will draw a card. I will draw another card. Okay. My turn is done. Restless Widower works this time, and upkeep.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to use my Monarch, Tao.
Man, if only you could investigate it at a 14 against a 3.
I have to choose and discard all but 1 card in my hand. I'm gonna choose.
Which have to be everything but your hidden.
Does it?
Yep.
No.
Your hidden counts as a card in your hand.
I know, but I can choose a different card, and then the hidden card just doesn't get discarded. So I'll discard a Daredevil, and then it goes into the deck.
No, I'm pretty sure Amnesia itself does count your hidden card.
Yeah. It says discard all but 1 card from my hand. So it tries to discard the hidden card, but it can't, because it can't be discarded except by what it says. But I get to choose whatever card I want.
Player may not optionally choose to discard a weakness card from your hand. So if you have Dark Memory, you have to keep it and discard all of the cards. Yeah. Hidden cards can never be discarded by any means whatsoever, but I think it counts. I legitimately, and if you have 2 hidden cards, you discard your entire hand except the things. So you lose all your cards.
I don't think so.
I'm
going to pause. Let's pause. All right, we did a rules check, and it's unclear, but some people have said that the 2 times it's been asked in the Discord, it looks like it's you discard everything else. So I'm going to discard everything else. Grim Rule says I should discard everything, but I argue it doesn't.
Your logic makes sense.
My logic is that this is a card in your hand. I can choose a card in my hand, and then I discard all the other cards. So I attempt to discard hidden card X that I'm not allowed to talk about because it's hidden, and then yeah, it just doesn't. It just doesn't go away.
Yeah.
So I do as much as I can, which is keep the 1 card I chose.
But according to what other people say, if you draw Amnesia and you have a hidden card in your hand, it has to be the one you choose.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense. Because if I had 2 hidden cards in my hand, then what do I do?
Then you choose one of the hidden cards, but you can't discard the other one anyways. But yeah.
So then the whole effect fails, and I keep my hand. Right? No, I'm just kidding. Anyways,
of course.
That was upkeep, right? Yeah, because we didn't do anything else. So Doom, 3, and counter cards. Murder of
Murder of crows. Spawns at an
crows.
empty location.
This one.
Okay, my encounter. A hidden card.
Yep. Don't talk about it.
Okay.
Or else. Okay. I'm going to move. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move.
Okay. I'm going to exhaust the Restless Widower.
Hold on.
And move to
Hold
your
on.
location.
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
okay.
We got to figure out what this is. It's a virgin cops. Oh, look, it's a little doggo.
Midori's rise. Look at the little doggo.
Yeah,
or is that a fox?
little doggo. I don't know.
I think it's a fox, actually.
I mean, foxes are just weird doggos. We can spend 2 clues to do an untended graves. The numerous bundles of rice littering the secluded glen have been intentionally left to honor the patron saint of fertility and agriculture.
Okay.
Can I pet the doggo?
I'm gonna exhaust the Restless Widower and teleport to your location.
Uh-huh.
I could just swing it and kill it in one action.
But you get this free action to engage it and not do that.
You
and
bring
not,
up a good point.
And not, hit me for 3 damage, more than half of my life total.
And play another Harikiri. I'm going to engage it and then exhaust both of them to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And then I will use another action or to swing my Keening Katana at it, fighting it at a 7 versus a 2. It's +1 skill value. My 6 versus 2 +1. Okay, I have succeeded. It takes 2 damage and dies. I've succeeded by 2, so I draw a card because lucky cigarette case. Then I'm going to, for a fast action, play Bury the Light. As an additional cost to play, discard a asset that costs allies. I'll discard Leo DeLuca and give myself $7. This is so good because you could discard from your hand.
Yeah, this should definitely be from play area. That would still be fine if it was from play area.
Then I'm going to spend 3 and then give myself another tattoo, the same tattoo. They're overriding each other, but it still gives me
it's just bold now, like.
And then for my last action, I'm going to play Stand Together. It's a spirit card, so I gain 3 resources and you gain 2.
Okay.
All right, that is my turn done. Upkeep.
Is there anything special at upkeep? I forgot. No, I went first, so I'm good. Bloop. Okay. Right. Doom. We're at 4 of 7 encounter cards. I get this one. Enemy. Essence. It's Aluth. It can only be damaged by abilities printed on blessed or spell cards, and while it's ready and unengaged, its location gets +1 shroud. I don't think I care about that.
Oh no! A shroud of 3!
A shroud of 3! Impossible!
I don't have a blessed or spell, so I guess I can't kill it. My encounter. It's a Murder of Crows.
What's up? Here? All right.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
We don't care about that really. And we don't care about that. We don't care about that. Okay, cool. Do you want to? Oh no, I was like, do you want to go first, Hal? No, you don't.
I mean, I could, but you'll lose that. I mean, I don't mind because then I can open up the location for you. But
I mean, I'll just open up the location. There's no victory points on this place, so there's no reason to do that. I'm gonna put this one here because reasons.
What?
A crowded collection of weathered stone markers. Bloop.
That's your first action.
I'm move in there.
Second action. The Lonely Cairn.
The Lonely Cairn. It's connected to the woods location that put it into play, and vice versa. Yes, we know. Somehow, you know he's here. I know we just saw him on the way in. The lingering essence of my friend Takeshi. And then we're gonna get these clues because it's worth victory points. So for my second action, I am going to pay. Do I want to do this? You know what? I'm gonna play this card. It's probably not optimal.
Ooh, living memory. You can commit. I can
commit Daredevil. I'm not gonna do that because that will immediately just shuffle my deck into my discard.
Well, except for your weaknesses, but yeah.
Yeah. So then I'm going to investigate at a million versus whatever this is.
2 4.
I've done it.
You did it. Here's a clue.
and get a clue.
And a resource.
And a dollar. Go ahead.
All right, I will move to your location. Hello. It's going to increase the shroud, but that's fine. Wait, does it hurt us if you engage it?
I mean, it is a horror.
Okay, that's
fine. It'll attack for a horror, but it's fine.
I will. Should I pick up that last clue? Could I pick up that last clue?
It's a 4. You have. If you mess up, you're gonna drop a clue, maybe with the -3, the tentacles.
I'm pretty sure I could pick up that clue, but I'll save it for a time when we actually need to grab clues. I think we're fine on time. I'm gonna spend 3, and you know what's better than 1 katana? Here you go.
2 katanas, yeah.
Then I will. I have nothing I need to do though. I'll just draw cards. Right? Yeah, I guess I could get my well connected. I'll draw a card. I will draw another card and take a horror.
Do you know how big katanas are? Like, how is this not a 2-handed weapon?
Well, no, actually, it's not a. I think it's called like what, an odachi or something like that. That's the 2-handed katanas. Katanas themselves can be held in one hand.
I feel like this should be the Keening Tanto.
Okay. I draw another card. For my 3rd action. Wait, I played a katana and then I did that and did that. Okay, and then I will play meditative trance for 1 resource instead of 2. For each arcane slot that is filled, of which I have 2 filled, I heal a damage or horror. I will heal 1 damage and 1 horror.
Okay.
All right, and then enemy phase. This thing moves to our location. This thing flies over to me, engages and attacks me. I take 1 damage. I'm gonna. I'll put it on me. I'm gonna not.
How did you heal?
This thing. I just played it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna not draw cards because I'm gonna discard them otherwise. So yeah, why not? And then upkeep.
Okay.
Wait, when it attacks me, discard a non-weakness card from your hand. Oh, okay. I'll throw away a bonsai. And 5 of 7 doom encounters.
My encounter.
2 lingering essences. Now this is a shroud of 6.
Okay. I'll investigate.
My encounter. The woods have eyes. Test boots. If you fail, you must take a horror and move to a revealed connecting location. X is the shroud value of your current location. That's a 6.
That's a pretty big 6.
I don't think I could beat that no matter what I do, so I'm just gonna commit a take card to this.
Okay.
This thing a 2 versus a 6. A fail. I'm gonna get 2 resources and draw 2 cards, and then I move to a connecting location.
You get shunted over.
And then I take a horror, which I will put on Leo DeLuca.
All right. Would you like, as a fast action, to just be where I'm at again?
Sure.
That's so dumb. Like, there's like, oh, and then like, I don't know. Wait, hold on. What was it? Like, thematically speaking, the woods have eyes, large glowing eyes from a thing. Oh, so it's just like some. Oh, wait, what the heck is this picture?
I get creeped out and run away.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm just sitting here at our friend's grave. You Batmaned behind me.
No, I see these like lingering. I'm just like, oh my god, run! And then I'm like, wait, I gotta be there. Help me, Heron. And you're just like, what are you doing?
No. I'm talking about it from my character's perspective, right? Like I came here last turn. You Batman behind me. You're like, it was such a he was such a good friend, and I'm like, yeah, he was. And then you see a ghost, and you're like, ah. Yeah, he was such a good friend. Yeah.
All right, get the clue and pay your respects. And then we can advance.
All right, it's gonna be a really tough time here. It's a 12. You know what? 13, 14 versus 6.
Okay. Oh my god, you get a card back from your discard.
I'm going to get back Burning the Midnight Oil.
How are you getting so many Elder Signs?
I'm just lucky, I guess.
Here's your clue. Spend an action to pay your respects, please.
I'll spend an action to pay my respects.
Okay.
I've done it. I've paid my respects. I'll walk out of here, I guess.
All right. Well, you're gonna walk out? I mean, we may need to stay here, but okay.
Does it say we have to be there? Fine for each.
Well,
no, we just have to pay our respects. We just have to pay our respects.
All right. I'm going to attack this murder of crows.
You're just getting attacked by crows the entire time that happens. So all I hear is caw, caw, caw. He was a good friend. Ah.
Oh my god.
Caw!
All right. Attacking at an 8 versus a 2. I reveal another 7 versus 2. Success. I get myself 6 resources. And
You-
it dies. It takes 2 damage.
You're just like Nightcrawler, actually.
And then I will spend an... Oh, that's my bonus action because it's a fight. I will spend my first action in order to pay my respects, and we advance. He was a good friend. You spend a moment in silent contemplation as you examine the pauper's grave. They left your friend to rot in. You suppose you ought to be grateful they bothered to drag him in here at all, but the distance between his grave markers and the others just doesn't sit right with you. It feels like an intentional slight. Perhaps there is more to Takeshi's death than you have been led to believe. Just as you resolve to return to the village and demand some answers, a mysterious light emerges from behind the cairn. Put the set aside crimson butterfly lighting the way enemy into play at the lonely cairn. Okay. Crimson butterfly, that's the enemy. Remove the forest threshold location from the game. The forest threshold location. What's that? Oh, that's the middle, right? Oh no. Oh, this is gone from the game. Okay.
Oh, that's the resign place. Yeah.
Yeah. Remove it from the game. And discard any cards attached to it. Move any enemies or there to the Grotto of the Guardians, which is the place we started at.
Yeah.
And then put the 2 set aside secret shrine locations in play unrevealed. Where do these connect? They're connected to O Square, which is the very bottom. Let me say that's
There.
what the heck? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
They just have
This
lines
thing.
attached, so it's like whatever.
This thing is aloof. It's protected. The Crimson Butterfly's location gets -1 shroud. Parlay, chase the butterfly, test fists or boots. If you succeed, move the Crimson Butterfly to a connecting woods location, and then if it is unrevealed, reveal it. X is your current location shroud value. As an additional cost to activate this ability, you may spend a clue to reduce this test difficulty by 1 for each investigator at its location. Oh, okay. Look, butterfly!
It's a butterfly. X
Okay, so I have a...
is your current location. Oh, now we want to kill these things. Those are.
We can't, though. I don't have a blessed or spelled player card.
I do.
Oh.
I have withered.
That's fine. I could probably beat its test, and then it'll leave this location anyways. We'll see. So for my third action, I'm going to parlay it, testing a 6 fist against my 6 fist, or 7 fist. My God, I'm amazing. Testing a 7 against the 6, I will discard a Banzai to make it an 8 versus a 6. -3. Good thing I'm lucky.
Drop a clue.
Nope. So I chase it over to your location.
Okay. Do you also move to that location, or it just moves?
No, it just moves. I think we want to chase it to the shrines. Oh, wait, let's read the next act. You find yourself entranced by the mysterious creature that has emerged from Takeshi's grave. Its soft fluttering wings emit a warm glow as it hypnotically dances around you. But when you reach out for it, it recoils from your touch. Is it afraid of you or leading you somewhere? Chase the butterfly! When the investigators have both the blessings of the sun and moon in vents. I love that. Chase the butterfly.
I don't know why. I think that's pretty cool. Like,
I know it is actually really cool, but lucky cigarette case. Did I succeed? No, I didn't succeed by 2 or more.
No.
I could use a move action, but then I lose Restless Widower, so I think I'll wait until next turn to help you out.
Okay. Yeah, just actually staying there is good because it keeps them there, and then maybe I can punch this butterfly over that way.
More like oh no, your punch is better. Okay, I'll draw a card. And then I will spend 2 and play Well Connected. Okay, that's my turn done. Whoopsie, didn't mean to draw that. Upkeep.
Okay. And then
6 of 7 Doom.
And then encounters.
Ooh,
I don't like this art. It's scary.
It is actually.
Put this into play in your threat area. Treat assets in your play area that take up an ally slot as though their text banks were... Okay, so my allies are sleepy for the turn.
Okay, so Milan is turned off, basically. You have 5 brains this turn.
I just turn
or books. Oh, no! You were going to investigate at an 11. My encounter. Oh, wait. Can we enter the... Oh, we can't enter the secret shrines, but we can chase the butterflies there.
Wait.
A mystery...
What? How?
Because when the butterfly enters a location, it is revealed.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then fungal growth. Hey, another My God, they're growing everywhere. Okay. And then... shall I go first? Want me to chase the butterfly?
You should not go first.
You sure?
Yeah, because then my frog turns on. I'm gonna use my frog. It's gonna be a 4v1.
A 4v. Oh, it's a Shroud of 2. You're right.
Because it's -1 because of the butterfly.
Wait, the butterfly lowers the shroud? Oh, it does.
Yeah. By the way,
no, you have to spend. Oh yeah, never mind.
Right?
Yeah, 4v1. 4v1 is correct.
Yeah.
You could spend a clue if you want to decrease the difficulty by another 1 as well.
As some additional costs to activate, you may spend a clue to reduce difficulty by 1 for each investigator. Oh, okay. I mean, you got a lot of clues. That guarantees it, right? Except for auto fail, so might as well.
Go for it.
I should also mention that this is protected, and protected is a special keyword that's just in the set. That means basically it's invulnerable to attacks. It cannot be damaged.
Can't engage, become exhausted.
You can't engage it or anything. Yeah. So even if I threw a dynamite blast in here, it wouldn't hurt the butterfly.
Just ignore it. That's funny to think about.
All right. I did it.
Okay. Yep. So you chase it over here to this secret shrine. It flips over.
Shrine of the Sun.
No clues.
Okay. So sounds like I've got some clues to go get.
All right.
And then
a dazzling shaft of blinding light envelops the modest altar.
For my last action, I will throw down a Burning the Midnight Oil to get $2. And then it's a 5 versus a 3. Right? Right.
Yep.
5v3. Cool with me.
4 versus 3. Reveal another.
-3. Oh, well.
All right. I will go to your location. Hello. All right. Leave these clues to me. I'm going to spend 2 and play Trial by Fire. It shows him like getting ready in order to like fight something in the picture, but I'm like, my books are 5.
Wait, no, don't get the clues. Just punch the butterfly out.
Well, I mean,
we don't need the butterfly here anymore.
-3 and you were at a 5, but this is a Shroud of 2.
Oh, it's only a Shroud of 2. I did succeed, so I got 1.
Oh, you sure you don't want to get me to get the clues?
No,
I can't.
You chase the butterfly out, and then I can, I think you're gonna have to move the next couple of turns. So, you should probably just spend your turns chasing the butterfly to the next location because it's far away.
All right.
I
will test a 7 versus a 2 in order to chase the butterfly. Success. It moves. That's my first action. I will move for an action. Yeah. And then I will test a 7 versus a 1 to move it. Success. It moves. But then I don't want to walk in there because then I'll take a free damage. I'll do it next turn.
Okay.
Plus, we can also check out that last place, but it probably won't be useful. I have 1 action left. I'm going to... Oh, I succeeded by enough, so I draw a card with this. It's Psychosis. When I take a horror, I take a damage. Yep. And then I will...
Did I upkeep? I did.
I'll draw a card. I have nothing to do.
Okay, mine, that goes away. Milan's back online.
Chase me. Upkeep for us. That thing is still exhausted. I got it, man.
I think if you flip it... Wait, if you flip it over and then upkeep... I don't know. Does it... Hold on, I'm going to put this card here and -$1. I just want to test. If that's tapped, what happens? Cool.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't... Okay, well, I'll keep it flipped down. But it's fine. I can keep track. And then I have to throw away a card because I have too many. I will throw away a Glory. I don't think I need more cards right now.
Okay. Doom, we advance the agenda.
Okay.
Feeling fine. Something strange is going on here. It's impossible to tell through the smothering fog that has rolled in, but it definitely feels darker now than when you entered. Has the sun gone down already? The dull ache in your temple has grown to a rhythmic pounding, and you're finding that it has become difficult to think, much less speak. The growing discomfort in the back of your throat has also become concerning. It feels like your tongue has swollen to twice its normal size. Each investigator must discard all non-weakness cards from their hands or take 2 horror, and then shuffle the encounter.
I will take 2 horror.
Or pile back into their deck. I will discard... I'll discard all non-weakness cards from my hand, because I don't care. That one, and then Daredevil will get slapped back in. I've used that for the turn.
Look at the agenda.
Yeah, like, is that Tim Allen around here? I don't know. Investigators cannot commit cards to tests performed by other investigators.
Encounters.
Encounter number 1.
Murder of crows.
Hmm. Do we care about this?
Maybe here. I mean, I can just
I
walk up
can't
and
put it
punch
there.
it.
That's not empty.
Oh, you're right. So then in the lower location, verdant copse.
Let's put it over here.
But then it'll run and hit me, but fine.
I don't think so.
If I mean, I was gonna move parlay, but then
Oh, well,
I can't anymore.
I can put it here then.
And then it'll engage me. I mean,
Then
I'll
you'll
take
get your then you'll get your free action.
Oh, well, maybe then. Okay.
To kill it.
My encounter. I can't move. Barnbo embargo.
Okay, well that's fine. I'm gonna go first. As is my birthright. We're gonna investigate a million. Oh yeah, I got my book back. So it's 12V a lot. Boom. Success.
Here's your clue.
Thanks for the clue. Do I have to spend an action here? I do to do that, right? Yeah. Wait, do all investigators need the blessing of the sun?
I don't think so.
When
it just says
investigators have both the blessing of the sun.
I think it's group limit once per game anyway. So yeah, we don't.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll do that. Bloop. And then I'll move to your location, I believe. Is there anything else I could do that's useful? No. Move to your location. Okay. Cool.
I'm going to test to get rid of the brambles. I'm going to commit a watch this and count to 3.
That sounds like the brambles is a horrible disease.
8 versus 3. -2. Easy success. Give me 6 resources, and this is gone. I'm going to walk, which means this flips over, and then... Oopsie, that's the wrong person. Here we go. And then I'm going to parlay. 7 versus... What's the shroud?
3.
3. 7 versus 3 is good enough. -1, success. I draw a card. I goes over there, and then I will walk here for my last action. This guy engages me, and then I will cut him. 8 versus 2. Oh, right, and I draw... No, I don't need... Fuck it. Actually, my card is... I'll draw 2 more. And then I'm going to cut him, cutting him at a 8 versus a 2. Did I draw a -1 just now, or was that already there?
That was already there from when you...
Okay, then I'll cut him again. 8 versus he's dead. So he did. I'm going to play Glory and draw 2 cards. And then I'm going to... for a fast action, play Bury the Light and throw away Leo DeLuca and give myself 7 resources. I'm at 19.
Okay.
At the end of the turn, I take a damage because of fungal growth, and I will put that on Leo DeLuca.
Yep. And then these ghosts just kind of stare at me. Ooh. Upkeep.
And then upkeep.
Oh wait, we forgot to reset the doom. So now we're at 1.
I will throw away a lucky cigarette case and a... I don't think we need more money, so I'll throw away a stand together.
Man, Tab, the difference between our hands has been... like...
Yeah, honestly, I think you might want some card draw.
I do. I do have card draw. I haven't drawn it, but I'm fine. I don't need it. Like I don't.
That's true.
I don't really need anything at this point. At this moment. So that's fun.
Okay. 1 of 8 and encounters.
Yeah.
Hey, Bramble embargo.
Fun.
My encounter. Murder of crows. I will put you here.
I think I need to deal with stuff. I can't play assets either. Not that matters. What do I want to do? I think I want to try and escape the brambles, but I'm not confident at a 4v3.
So you want to try twice and then use your monarch?
I was gonna use once and then try it at a 4v1.
Okay.
Or 4v2. Because then I'd just like a 4v1. Or
give it a shot.
Yeah, we'll just do 1 first. So
2 versus 4 or 3.
You get +1 for each time this has been activated this round. Does that include the first time you activate it?
It's been active. That's a good question.
I'm gonna say no. All right. 2v3. Failure.
-2.
Doesn't matter. It's failure.
Mhm.
I'll do the next one with the big thing.
4
4v.
versus 2.
4v3 or no 5v3.
5v3. 5 versus 3.
Uh,
-2. Success. It's gone.
is that a 2? Okay. Get out of here. That was my second action. For my last action, do I want to go down and look at this?
Sure. I'll pick up the clues myself, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down here and take a look at what this is.
Investigators must spend an additional action to move away, exhaust the melee asset you control, test your weapon against the bamboo, heal 2 horror. I want to go there.
Okay, well, we know what it is
But
now.
I can't.
That place sucks.
I have to. Well, it's good for me, but yeah. All
Okay.
right. I will attack the butterfly. By attack, I mean parlay. Parlaying him at a 7 versus a 2. I did it. Butterfly moves to the right.
And it's a good thing the butterfly like slows down and waits for you if you're wearing fancy clothes.
Parlaying, and you're like, I like your clothes.
All right, we don't need
If
you
there's
anymore,
no clues,
butterflies.
you have a blessing. I will walk here for my second action. Engage this thing. Draw 2 cards.
Oh, you're gonna take a
That
horror.
takes a horror. Yep. Yeah. Exhaust. I will attack this guy at a 8 versus a 2. Let's. Oh wait, I don't. Yeah, 8 versus 2. Success. It dies. I draw a card with lucky cigarette case. My heal card is somewhere in there. Just haven't gotten it yet. Oh well.
You already drew your heal card earlier and used it. And so
No. So it's in there
yeah,
somewhere. Is
it's
what
in
I'm
your
saying. Yeah. So
it's in your deck now. But like you were saying
then
earlier, it
I
was in there.
will. Oh, it's not an action. I will spend 2 and play Trial by Fire. My books are at a 5. I will investigate here at a 5 versus a 3 for my first one. Go.
Nope.
Automatic failure. I'm going to play Live and Learn and get $1. Trying again at a 7 versus a 3. Success. I got 1 clue.
You want to
And
use
for my
well connected for your last one?
yeah. For my last one, I'm going to test a 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 versus 3. Success. I get the other clue. Man, I'm good at getting clues. Maybe.
Okay. And then upkeep.
Oh. Shoot, I didn't commit resourceful. I wanted that back in my hand.
You didn't commit
Oh well,
resourceful.
fine. I'll just get it back later. That is my turn done. Upkeep.
Okay.
Oh, I've been forgetting. The crow has been fighting at a 3 with my die by the sword. Not that it matters, but
Yeah, you need to remember that. That's an
I'll throw
actual
away a
thing.
stand. And oh wait, when I took a horror
Yeah, you're supposed to
from
take a
shuffling my deck,
damage.
I take a direct damage, so I'm at 4. Okay, and then 2 of 8 doom encounters.
My encounter. It's a verb.
Crows.
What's up, verb?
My encounter. Acoustic dampening. I can't stop it, so Leo's turned off. I have 1 less action. Okay. I will go. No, wait. You want to go first?
I would love to go first.
All right.
I'm gonna spend 2 actions and move here.
Okay.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna stay here.
Draw some cards then. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll spend 3 and play a Robe of Endless Night.
Gotcha. I will get us the Blessing of the Moon, and we advance.
All right.
Advance. Thanks to the creature's guidance, you were able to uncover a pair of shrines hidden deep within the forest. There's a strange and ominous symmetry between them, but you are unable to grok what, if any, significance they may have. As you move to depart the second shrine, you notice a wisp of light descending through this canopy above and aligning upon the old torii gate you passed earlier. Suddenly, the mote of light vanishes, and the ground below you begins to shudder violently, throwing you into the dirt. Once the tremor passes and you manage to pick yourself up off the ground, an unholy shriek echoes off somewhere within the forest. The crimson butterfly begins to sway back and forth in the air nervously. Flip the torii gate, forgotten
That's where I'm at,
to
isn't
its
it?
reverse side,
Damn
and put
it.
the vengeful echo enemy into play.
What?
So this flips over. Spend 2 clues as a group. Move the crimson butterfly location 1 towards this. The red paint on the gate is peeling. Something is happening here.
Okay.
And
There's
the
a
vengeful echo
vengeful
enemy.
doodad guy.
Here it is. Where does it spawn? Is it there? Patrol the torii gate.
Yeah.
And hold on. Does it say spawn there? Put it into
He
play
spawns at her hero's surrender if
if
able.
able. Where's the hero surrender? Oh, that's up here because there is one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the lonely cairn. Where's the lonely cairn? Just it's there.
Yeah.
Hero surrender. After you deal damage to it, it is exhausted. It has not. Oh my god! Look at its health.
That's a lot of health.
I might be able to take it.
Yeah. What's also funny, Tao, is you can immediately teleport to the thing, and we can just start like going, "Butterfly, come here, butterfly."
Well, I can't teleport. I moved, so this thing's exhausted.
Oh, dang.
Speaking of which, oh, I didn't move this turn though, so therefore it will ready up this time though. It's 14 health, and it exhausts when it's attacked.
What
I
took
could
away
possibly fight
this
it.
location?
One of the acts. Remove the, or was it the? Remove the forest threshold location from the game. It says right here, Act 1A. So it might come. Hold on, what's it say? Oh, this is, yeah. Something has come alive in the forest, and the crimson butterfly is clearly unsettled by it. Unfortunately, the forest feels like it has rearranged itself while you've been inside it, somehow obscuring the exit. You strongly feel you should find your way back to the gate before whatever is out there finds you. I want to fight this thing. It's a victory point.
I know you do, Tao. I know you do.
I have 2 actions though, so I cannot fight it this turn. So wait a little bit before you lure the butterfly over there. I want to kill this thing. It will do 2 damage and 2 horror. I can't afford to take that amount of damage, unfortunately. Otherwise, it'll kill me. It'll put me very close.
Also, this is like spawned in Mushroom Town, so that sucks.
I mean, I could take damage, no problem. It's the horror that I'm worried about. So I need to draw my thing. Oh wait, I didn't investigate this turn, so lucky butterfly case didn't activate. I'll just hold on a sec. Yeah, I'll investigate for an action. I'm gonna commit take art. Investigating at a 1 versus a 3. Failure, 2 resources, 2 cards. Perfect. I'm going to spend 1 and play Meditative Trance and heal 2 horror. Ah, there we go. Now I'm ready to fight this thing.
All right.
Our turns are done. Enemy phase. This guy patrols towards the gate. This thing doesn't move.
This guy shows up and punches me for a damage.
These 2 are on you. Yep.
Yep. This was supposed to be a safe spot, Tao. On the other side, it says enemies can't enter here. And then all of a sudden, like, I hear ding, and then it's just like, oh,
and then 2 ghosts and a bird jump on you, and you're just like, what is happening?
I mean, this isn't a bird. This is like a whole flock of birds. Like, this would actually
so
be...
That's even funnier.
This would actually be terrifying, yeah.
2 ghosts and a flock of birds, yeah. Upkeep. This thing ready's up. 4/1. I will throw away a lucky cigarette case. I'm still too heavy.
We're at Doom, 3 of 8.
I'll throw away a bonsai.
I get a counter. I'm trapped again. Cool. It's fine. I didn't want to leave anyways.
My encounter. The woods have eyes. Test. If you fail, take a horn. Move to a connecting location.
Perfect.
But this will deal damage to me.
Oh, Leo's back.
Yeah. Access the shroud value. Move to a reveal. Yeah, I guess it's a free move, so I'll take it.
It's a 3 right now.
2 versus a 3 test. Go. Failure. I take 1 horror, which means I take a direct damage, and then this goes away. I move to a connecting location, and this guy engages me, and I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him this turn. If you're okay with that.
Patrol means he just like will head there, right, and then stay.
Yeah, yeah. But then if anything stops him from moving, like Hunter, then he doesn't move.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want to go first since it's your birthright?
It is my birthright. I'm gonna go and fight these crows because I need them to die.
2 versus 2.
6 versus 2.
Ooh, never mind. 6.
What are you talking about?
I forgot about your wither.
You crazy man.
Crazy.
The damage. Second one. -1. 4.
4 dead.
He's dead. Oop. Get out of here for my last action.
I'm gonna try to break the bamboos out of 4 versus a 3.
I could. I could also spend 2 for mists. Or actually, I'll spend 1 for that because of Endless Night.
Okay. Sounds good. I will go next. I'm going to attack this thing. Let's use the good old 1-2 punch on it first. I'm going to commit a resourceful, so I'm fighting at a 8. 9 versus a 4.
9.
Success, takes a damage. I get to fight again with 1/2 punch.
Well,
and
first
I
you get a
get
thing
back.
back.
Yep, I'm gonna grab Live and Learn.
So it's a 9 versus 4.
Uh-huh.
Or no, it's not a
-3
9.
success.
Yeah, that's a 9.
It's +2, so it's the 9. It takes 2 damage. First action, it's exhausted. And then second, Katana. Hold on, 8 versus 4. I'm gonna do that. Oh, I also draw 2 cards with Harikiri. And then I also succeeded by 1, so I draw another card. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack it 4 times. So 8 versus 4, 4 times in a row. 1, success. 2, success. 3, success. 4, success. Wait. 8 versus 4, but it takes 1 damage for the 4th attack. So it takes 2, 4, 6, 7 damage after that.
Wait, why does it take only?
If you don't succeed by 2 or more, it only does +1 damage. That's the first time I.
Oh, so it's at 8 then.
I think so. So hold on. The 1/2
It was
punch
at
did
3
damage,
and then
it takes 2, 4, 6, 7. So it's 10. I did 10 damage to it total.
Okay.
So it has 4 health left.
Okay.
Wait, it had +1 fight. Did I mess up any of those? I don't think the -4.
I'm gonna take off 2 damage because you didn't. As just a,
okay, so
as
one katana swing did not go off. I actually exhausted one of them.
Okay.
Oh, but then I would have lived and learned that. So then I just swing again with the one I would have failed at. So I'm fighting again at a 9 versus a 5.
Tao. It's been too long. I'm just gonna say, just do it next turn. Okay.
Fine. I take a damage because the thing. And then upkeep.
Yes.
Or
did you move? You did. No, you didn't move.
I didn't, so it readied up. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I could move to your location, but is it bad if?
I don't see why it would be.
Yeah, because then I won't take
fine.
damage from the fungal growth.
Well, right? you still have to take damage from the fungal growth. You can't move to my location.
I could have left here at the end of my turn.
There's no window.
Oh, is there not?
Upkeep
phase.
I mean, I could have done it at any point. You have your player window here.
No. I'm saying at the end of my turn.
No. At the end of your turn, this was tapped.
It was not.
Yeah, it was.
I did not move once this entire time when I was here.
Tao, I understand that. The last turn, this was tapped because the turn before that you had moved into this location.
And I got 2 clues, and then I spent a turn. No. And then I spent a turn where I activated the shrine, and then I just did a setup turn, basically, I believe.
You moved into there to activate the shrine. Like that's what happened.
I'm pretty sure, but you know what? It's fine. Whatever.
I think that's what happened. I don't think you could have moved this turn. Maybe
I
I'm
will
wrong.
exhaust it and teleport to your location at the end.
It's not at the. You can't do it at the end. You have to do it at the start.
Oh, okay.
Like the first time you have an option to do it is going to be during the Mythos phase, like after drawing an encounter card.
I got you. For 2, I have to throw away 2 cards. Let's throw away a.
So we're at 4 of 8. You can chill over here, I guess.
Throw away these 2.
Okay, I got a bird. I put him out. They're over here.
And my encounter. I must either. Oh, I'm gonna lose money.
The end of the world. Okay.
And then.
Do you want to teleport over?
I'll go first. Okay, I'm gonna go first this time.
No!
Screw your blessing. I'm gonna teleport over to your location. Okay. Hello. Hey, I brought a friend, and you're just like, what the hell? And then I'm gonna fight this guy. Let's see here. Fighting him at a 8 versus a 5. Sure. 8 versus 5. Okay, so this isn't as good as I originally thought it was, but it's fine. 8 versus 5 first test. -4. I'm going to play Live and Learn. One of my swords is exhausted from that, but I fight again with the sword that's exhausted at a 9 versus a 5. It's not retaliate, right? Yeah, he's not. 9 versus 5. 6 versus 5. So I do 1 damage to him.
Yep.
And then
your katana gets exhausted again.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to attack again and use well connected.
You failed by 2 or more?
Oh wait. Oh, I didn't fail by 2 or more. You're right. I failed by only 1 because it was a 7 versus a. No, I did fail by 2 or more because it was a live and learn, and then it was a 7 versus a 5, so it did exhaust.
Okay.
But I'm gonna well connect at the next strike. 11 versus 5. Go. Success. It takes 2 damage. It has how much health left? 3.
3.
I'm going to attack again with. Oh, I draw a card with Lucky Cigarette Case. Attacking again at a 7 versus a 5. Let's commit a watch this and a let me handle this. So I'm fighting at a 9 versus. Oh no, it's an 8 versus a 5. Why am I doing 7? Because it's +1 skill value.
I don't know.
So then I would have not exhausted this. God, it's so confusing. 8, 9, 10.
You're trying to go too
5.
fast. You can just slow down a bit.
Sorry, a bit.
Did you
sorry.
pay your
10
money?
versus
You
5.
didn't pay your money.
No, I did not. 10 versus 5. I don't need to commit this one then. 9 versus 5. -3. 6 versus 5. I succeeded by 1. It takes 1 damage, and I get 6 resources. And then this goes away. And then I will attack again with my katana at an 8 versus a 5. Sure. Failure. This is exhausted. I will attack again at an 8 versus a 5 and commit let me handle this to make it a 9 versus a 5.
Okay.
Success. It takes 2 damage and dies. It goes in victory display. Get out of here.
Just watch. It's like if you killed this guy and done it, then you don't have to do the rest of the campaign. You just won the campaign.
No,
you stopped it. You stopped it right at the beginning.
I did it, and I draw 4 cards, which deals me a horror, which also deals me a direct damage. And I draw 2 more cards. I did it. And then I'm gonna bury the light and give myself 7 resources with Leo DeLuca.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn done.
All right, I'm gonna coax a butterfly over with 6 clues.
All right.
I guess you're like, I'm gonna fight this amazing like samurai dude, and then I'm just gonna do this. The crimson butterfly vanishes from sight as it passes through the gateway, and a yawning portal opens between its archways, casting the forest in a pale red light. On the other side of the crimson aperture, a rustic village becomes. Resolution 1. Where are we at? Why is this one so small?
This is the thing.
Okay.
That's the keyword thing.
Boop.
All right. There we go. You swallow nervously as you hover at the edge of the shimmering portal. There's no way to know where it's going to take you, but the menacing revenants now stalking the woods leave you little choice. You reach a tentative hand into the portal, disturbing the image of a full moon in a starry sky. The crimson butterflies seem to be leading you here for some reason. We discovered the hidden village, so I'll write that down. We discovered the hidden village.
We earn X. Like Naruto. We earn X victory points where it's the display.
7.
And we can't spend XP yet. Always a good sign.
Does it say, "Aw"?
And then we earn 1 additional experience as the insight into the mythos deepens.
So we'll get 8. I'll just copy a Vengeful Echo.
Okay.
So that's 8 total because it was already calculated.
And then we go to Interlude 1. Interlude 1. If any investigator entered the previous scenario with at least 1 hidden encounter card in their hand, reveal them and proceed to Interlude 1. It's the woman in the fog, and I know yours is also the woman in the fog because I saw it with my mind hole.
I saw it with my brain holes.
Okay, so Interlude 1. Just before you pass through the portal, your mind is filled with thoughts of the mysterious woman you thought you saw in the fog earlier. It was easier to believe your mind was simply playing tricks on you before, but now, with everything you've seen, you're certain she was real. Could she be involved with Takeshi's death, or the missing girls the villagers spoke of? I don't remember them speaking of that, but maybe they did. You sense answers aren't going to be easy to come by, but there's no turning back. No! In the campaign log record, the investigators have been marked by the Pale Bride.
Oh, man.
Did you do that?
I did.
And then each investigator who caught a glimpse of the Pale Bride earned 1 additional experience as their insight into the mythos deepens. Investigators
so that's 9 experience total.
May now spend their Wait, hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. Good. I was just making sure that it's because this is buried in the interlude. I wanted to make sure that it's if you didn't go to the interlude that you actually get to spend your experience. Otherwise, it says you can't spend your experience yet, and then it probably never mentions it again. And just like
you were like,
you have to play the whole campaign with that experience.
We have to find the woman.
All right, and then
she's a long woman,
right? right? She's like she's Slender Woman. Is that what's going on?
I guess so. She's on stilts.
She's just a clown practicing her
God.
clown stuff in the forest. Amazing. You did not record our experience, Tao. What are you doing?
I didn't. Oh no, I'm saying I'm putting it here, so it's 9 total. Yeah, we get 9 experience total.
Okay. Did you mark down all your physical and mental traumas you got?
I don't have any.
Good. We have. Yeah, we have been marked by the Pale Bride, so both of us have.
Yes.
Empty. I don't know. All right. Well, that's the end of this scenario. I think it's pretty good. The more I read about, or I didn't realize that this is a thing based on Fatal Frame, because it's totally Fatal Frame. Takeshi is
I'm
the dude from Fatal Frame. The strangulation victims from this definitely Fatal Frame. And I guess I even think the village is named that in Fatal Frame. So like this is definitely from Fatal Frame.
100% it is. Yep.
Yep. It's still cool though. Anyways, we'll go ahead and say things to say at the end of the episode.
All right. So this is pretty good so far. I guess I'll say the stuff. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it's useful, right?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It is.
Also, today's episode is brought to you by Diablo 4.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's brought to you by Diablo 4 Mobile Edition, featuring exclusive content, including 50% more microtransactions.
Even more microtransactions?
You betcha. If you join today with the affiliate link in our description, you'll not only get 50 gold and 10 platinum coins, but you'll also get 15,000 each of the Mobile Edition's 5 new currencies: Diamond Dollars, Uranium Ingots, Space Bucks, actual United States dollars, not actual United States dollars, and Mittens.
Join today!
Bye!